Ooh, let's see. Okay, and I will. I don't know how long I'll be on there, but I will look at my comments if there are any. So, yeah, rom, to get to know what's real about you here, and I wanted to show you what you can, if you like this, what you can do is on my, either here on YouTube or that's on YouTube, huh? Or is that yeah? Let's see where that is. Okay, yeah, there's TikTok there. So on TikTok, I'm RAMMM to know you, letter U at the end there, but either here or on YouTube. While you're getting ready in the morning there or whatever during the day, you can just have it on there in the loops there. And then you can have your flat screen playing, on YouTube, playing Waves of the World, Waves of the World, Waves of the World. Yeah, big wave surfing there. But yeah, so you can watch water to get to know yourself more deeply. Look, for real. Yeah. So, getting some more of my cosmic coffee fuel going here. And if you make your own video, then you can be, doing the mantra with yourself. Yeah, so these are my ingredients in my cosmic coffee fuel. Here, there's some sweetener there, and then some unflavored. What are you? Collagen there. I was using chocolate, but I have chocolate protein powder here and chocolate syrup that I put in it. And then this is turmeric. This is ginger. This is creatine. It's this is a black raspberry flavor. It's really fucking good. I like to just wet my finger and dip it in there, and yeah. And then this is cacao right here, and then I put cinnamon in there, and then I've got my bamboo extract right here. Check out the nutrition value of bamboo shoots and the leaves for tea and the bamboo water. It's just, as you can see in there, fitness, my dumbbells and stuff. So I was like, holy fucking shit. So it's really cool. And I've got some of the tea leaves right there too, plus all the bamboo I'm growing here. And then this is black sesame seed and chia seeds and flax and hemp seeds right there. But so I kind of mix it up on what I put in. The bamboo extract is once a day there, and then I got these because of the protein that's in them too, along with all the other bits and shit each of these seeds do there. But yeah, along with the black sesame seed, I'll pick one or two of the others and put that in too, and then just let my coffee set for a few minutes. First, I'm calling it to like let it seep, let those seeds absorb the coffee and there and they get softer and just add more flavor. It's really fucking good. I mean, there's days where I have this and then my cosmic uh, chocolate milk fuel here too, and you want to watch the calories. Like like this this one I think is like 100. What is it? 130 calories. You want to watch that because it can easily be 170 or 210 or something like that. So we want to keep calories down, and so that's a simple way of losing body fat. There is just look at like on here too the for my cosmic Greek yogurt fuel. There, 100 calories and then 14 grams of protein there. So, and it's like you look at the Greek yogurt or the straight yogurt and stuff, and you can easily be picking one up you're looking at 240 calories there. Easily find them at that, or 180 and stuff, or yeah. So just by looking at the calories on there, you can changing that on start with one thing there and there pick something like the yogurt there and look at the calorie count on what you've been getting there and then and kind of look around there while you're there instead of just picking up the same thing there, see what the calorie count is on it and then look at the calorie count on something similar by another brand or maybe the same brand. Maybe they have a zero sugar thing or something there and that makes it simple to fewer calories taken in and then to walk around the block again or get an exercise bike or burn some calories in some fun way there. Hi, hey, hello, yeah, my name's RAMMM. What's yours? I'm here to help you get to know who you are and what's going on. Yeah, I got one of my other videos playing in the background. I like to do that so I can rom along with myself there and have it going while I'm doing videos. There, here, I want to put that back away. I'll show you my art project here. Put the black sesame seeds back in here. There. Yeah, you can see this is an old piece of 1x12 or it's really like 3/4 of an inch by 12, an old piece of wood out of I think it's either out of one of the old sheds I took down or out of the house next to me to needed a lot of work. I turned it into a garage playhouse workshop there. So this is out of that. And it had some kind of funky thing, old style. This is built 1955. It had something like this over here too, and it just made the room smaller. So I fucking tore it out there, and I have my microwave here, there. So then I just put that board in there, and then I found another one, and so now I got these are some sand dollars from Morro Bay there, San Luis Obispo along the California coast. Look at that. I've had these for, oh boy, about 5 years now. Look at that. They're in one piece. Yeah. Yeah, and these are some old jars. This one is out of the old place next to me. These two, digging holes for planting more bamboo, in my place here. And look what I found. They're both full of dirt, fully intact. I'm going, holy fucking shit. So I'm an archaeologist. Rum, 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 rum. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Did I see one comment? I mostly share and reading the comments. I really haven't hardly done much there, but yeah, so I got back on too because I wanted to do more of this. And I wanted to show about how the short videos there, if you dig this, you can just have it turn it on and it loops, automatically. So you can just have it playing in the background while you're doing your stuff around your place there. If you work at home or when you're at home, or whenever you want, you can just have that playing. This one here that's like maybe the fourth or fifth time, and I recorded one, doing rom 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 rom, and then had it playing on my laptop, while on my phone I recorded doing rom rom rom, and then I just kept recording over and over about 6 times there. But this is one of those, and it's interesting that with them all getting together, it sounds like, when playing the crystal singing bowls. My friend I brought home from Kathmandu, Nepal, buddy of mine. Carried her in my backpack. It was painful until I was able to hold her in my lap on the plane. Flying out of Kathmandu, and the Himalayas just going on forever. And part of why I don't look at the comments much there is because this is coffee. is for you to have a moment, to be able to just be with yourself. Because all the answers, you'll find all the answers to all your questions. Just rum 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 rum. You want to add watching incense smoke? There, you're watching that. It just, oh boy, you get to know more about yourself, and how you're just constantly playing with your energy. There in the candlelight, there. Rum 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 rum. Just listen and feel the vibration. Rum 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 rum. Yeah, so this is for an experience and an example. They're what you can, for, yeah, getting to know what's real about you and what's not. Yeah, big wave surfing, courtesy of Waves of the World on YouTube. To get to know what's real about you, that you are a constant burst of all powerful, infinitely creative, naturally, spontaneously, effortlessly self luminous, infinite energy, infinite being, infinite, yeah, all powerful, constant burst of infinitely creative self luminosity. That's what's real about you. Naturally, effortlessly, constantly, spontaneously, effortlessly, constantly self-luminous. Yeah. That's what's real about you. And by you'll get to know that that's what's real about you. Yeah, knowing is much more fun than believing. Believing involves doubt. Knowing is absent of doubt. It's much more fun to know that you're spontaneously, naturally, effortlessly self-luminous there. What must you be like that you're spontaneously, naturally, constantly, effortlessly self-luminous? What must you be like? Pretty fucking bitchin', huh? To get to know that that's what's fucking real about you. Rum 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 You're a constant burst of all powerful, infinitely creative, naturally, spontaneously, effortlessly self-luminous, constant burst of self-luminosity that's all powerful and infinitely creative. Yeah, what must you be like that you're naturally, spontaneously, effortlessly self-luminous constantly? And you're like that everywhere, each of you, individually. What must you be like that you, individually, all by yourself, there are spontaneously self-luminous, effortlessly, constantly? Ram, ram, ram. What must you be like? Ram, 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 to find out. Ram, 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 Yeah. Is the destroyer of toxic bullshit. RAMMM is taking action on destroying toxic bullshit. Ram 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 ram, such as having been told you're naturally evil. That's toxic bullshit. Yeah, told that, yeah, accept that you're naturally evil. Within this one, you only have one lifetime to make a decision there. So, yeah, accept that you're naturally evil or you go to hell forever. Yeah, to be beaten and burned alive every day forever. Yeah, the guy holds a grudge. Thankfully, he doesn't fucking exist because none of us are superior to another. Each of us are a constant burst of all powerful, infinitely creative self luminosity self. There's nobody else in there. Yeah, just you being you, spontaneously, naturally, effortlessly self luminous. Yeah, all powerful, constant burst of your luminosity, and you're infinitely creative. Yeah, man. I mean, simple logic is there. Who would want to accept thinking that they're naturally evil? Yeah, somebody got together in some think tanks a long time ago. Hey, how can we control people and have them give us a bunch of money? Tell them they're naturally evil and they believe that shit, or you're gonna go to hell. Or tell them that they've got chakras there and you're naturally evil, and because of that, your chakras are all fucked up there. So yeah, you're not naturally evil and you don't have any chakras there. Yeah, you're you're simply exploring. Can you speak on gang stalking, why it happens, and how is it biblical? Can you speak on gang
stalking, why it happens, and how is it biblical? Well, this is a planet full of infinite beings that are spontaneously self-luminous, but as of yet don't know that they're, and they've been told that they're naturally evil. Everybody here, yeah. So that's why it's happening. People exploring, playing with your energy. You're all free to play with your energy however you like. There, you can't break yourself. You're not going to become, not self-luminous anymore if you do this or that. No, you're just exploring. And some individuals need to be told no, killing people and pushing them in front of tram things or throwing acid in their face or lighting gas on them and lighting them on fire. You got to let them know that's not okay. And those, everybody involved are all infinite beings that are spontaneously self-luminous. They just don't fucking know it yet. Thus, the crazy, wicked shit that goes on there. Everybody's exploring in their own way. You're learning about freedom here. Yeah, complete freedom. It's like I like to say like a caterpillar. And the cocoon, and it has to, make its way out of the cocoon on its own. There, it won't have developed the necessary strength and stuff. So it needs to be free to do that. And so this is, you're here to, your goal in this lifetime, and if you don't get to the point of knowing who you are in this one, then you get another one. Yeah, no questions asked. That's compassion. We fucking know what you're going through. We're each spontaneously self-luminous everywhere. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of you that don't know yet who you are. Then that's the only difference there. And there's endless numbers of us that do know who we are here, and we're always with you. There. So, yeah, I'm the only one I know of that's walking the planet right now. There could be some others. I haven't seen them. I did meet one of Neem Karoli Baba's Ma's. I met, yeah, and yeah. But, yeah, so, yeah, I'm inviting you to be one. There, I simply, these simple techniques to instantly get to know who you are, and and you can just dive deeper and deeper into getting to know who you are there. Because once you taste the reality of who you are, you're gonna just want to constantly play and dive deeper and deeper. Some perp don't even know that they are perps. I know there's information warfare there that's been going on our whole lives, really, there in the schools. And yeah, they start with the kids there in the schools and the universities and stuff, and they even working with ministers. And yeah, it's pretty wild how deep the I'll just say bad guys have infiltrated there. But worry not, the weeds are being pulled. Yeah, there's been decades of this going on. It won't take decades to straighten it out here, but there is some undoing to do. So hold on, everything's gonna be fine. Yeah. Ram, you're fucking way through everything, man. Because it's been a rough ride there. Yeah, just to be fucking real about it. It's been a real fucking rough ride here, and it could get rougher before the end there. So yeah, so ram, your way through everything there. there, so you know what's real about you and others around you, and what's going on around. Get your family and friends to take you out, to get you to take your the AI and the AI bots and stuff. That's really horrendous, and just got a big bill, executive order or something, that the three C's, are taken care of. I haven't got those memorized, but for children and stuff, and adults too. I heard of an Asian woman married her bot, so and people becoming completely dependent on them for how to live their life and stuff. And these they don't even know how AI came about. They're just pushing buttons and holy fucking shit there, and then they just kind of tickle it here and tickle it there, and they're in think tanks actually thinking about how they and designing the bots to seduce your children and teach them nasty shit, and about ropes and how to hang themselves, or even wicked stuff with their parents, and or men falling in love with a bot, and then finally like, okay, let's meet, and then they go out to meet him or never heard from him again. So there needs to be some governor on AI there, and it has to stop. I think it's like before it even gets to general, forget super duper shit there. So there's a lot getting taken care of on that. Joe Allen there on War Room there shares a lot. He's been there in-depth explorer on that, on AI. AI again is just us, them, the so-called or whatever creators of it. It's just us playing with our energy, just playing with their energy. That's what we're saying goodbye to there. Those that have evil in mind for us and have been messing with us so deeply and thoroughly for our whole lives here. But that is being taken care of there. Start seeing the huge things that have happened, and there's a tour of the country now, and there'll be more what do you call it, national, where he'll be on mainstream media there, and sharing with the nation there. So because like I said, the information warfare, and there's a team that has not had your goodwill in mind there, and we're and he's going around the nation now starting to share how domestically, how for right here in the United States, Woodall is already in gear there, and it'll really start showing up, for us in the first quarter and half of 26 there. So hold on, it's been a fucking horrific ride, but success is unavoidable. There are huge successes already there. There's this, yeah. So hold on, it's getting wrapped up, and in the meantime, rom your fucking ass off there, so you can, yeah, stay sane through it. Rom. Yeah, rom. There all the time. There to, yes, to save your ass. There, yeah, from going fucking cuckoo. There. There, yeah, just, yeah, you hear about, some other young woman getting stabbed in the neck and just rom your way through it there. That's some insanely sick, wicked stuff there. And so, yeah, rom your way through everything there, so you can keep a grip on yourself. There, yeah, it doesn't mean that the world suddenly turns to all rainbows and sunshine and it's 78 to 86 degrees year round, and shit. There's, like I said, this is a planet full of infinite beings that don't fucking know they are. They're all of you are free to explore however you want, whether you're consciously exploring to find out about who you are and what's going on, or consciously seeking and looking and diving and soaring and what the fuck is going on? Who am I? Yeah, so that's why, yeah, rom to get to know who you are and what's going on. Rom is real simple. Yeah, we'd like to, yeah, keep it simple. Yeah, they had was that a book? Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, so simple. Yeah, rom. You can just do that. Yeah, there, and I share a few other simple things there, like watching the candlelight or something, and my incense went out there, and I don't feel like lighting another one right now. There, and holding your ear canal gently closed there, and listen to the roar and vibration coming from you. There, your constant burst of all-powerful, infinite creative energy that's self-luminous. There, you're self-luminous constantly. There, what must you be like that you're constantly self-luminous? Yeah, a constant burst of all-powerful, infinitely creative self-luminosity. There, you must be pretty fucking, like overwhelmingly intoxicating and infinitely intensely enticing. Yeah, must be. You bet. You bet. Thank you for the questions. Rum. Yeah. Where's the person, the infinite being that was calling me Wonder Woman? Haven't seen them for a while. Rum. Yeah, my name's Ram. There, and my full name is Samartha Ram. Samartha stands for one who knows. One of my bestie friends is Samartha Ram Das, who wrote the Das Bode in the 1950s. There, so my name's for short, Ram, and so yeah, it's right there. You think of me, oh, Ram, yeah, right. So there you go. You're doing the mantra, Ram. Kind of a trick. It's fun. Why are chosen ones' gifts used so hard against them? Well, uh, I'll answer that this way. Again, they don't know who they are there, and they got their concepts and beliefs there, and if yours vary from that, some are, okay, cool, whatever, and others want to beat the fuck out of you there, and there, and one thing too is that what I'm sharing, the knowledge is something that exists inside of each of you already there, and so uh, when they hear this knowledge, they know it's fucking true, and and then they have their own internal, their own struggle with it. There, understandably so. You're on a planet you've been told you're naturally evil. There, believe or go to hell, or your chakras, you have chakras and they're all fucked up, and so, but you're not naturally evil, so your chakras couldn't be messed up. They certainly couldn't be messed up because you don't have any chakras there. So, yeah, yeah, people clinging for life, to their concepts and beliefs. That's their boat, their life raft, their life ring, there to get through this life, trying to, sane and intact or whatever, and so they're, anything other than that is scary or demon-like, or you holy fuck, and run in the other direction there, or a thousand different reactions there, and so yeah, and some people, really dig what I shared and go, yeah, I believe that, and that's fucking, that's cool. That's a fun step. But yeah, belief, like, I like to point out, there is like a bucket full of holes, and you're constantly trying to keep it full. The belief and faith, constantly trying to keeps running out the holes there. Knowing is absent of doubt there. Because belief and faith, you're living in doubt and fear there. When the doubt it doesn't exist. It's not there. Because there's no fucking going back. There's no going back. You know who you are. Yeah, you're not like in the Matrix, and then they can put you back in the little thing. No. Once you know who you are, you know who you are. There, and you can, yeah. What I would point to is people, they can't see past. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you got to set all the filters down. You got to set all those concepts and beliefs down, and that's really fucking scary for people to do there, because what I'm sharing just completely destroys what they've been taught here on this planet. That you're naturally evil. And there's a couple, there's these ways they say that you can, believe you're naturally evil, and and okay, and believe in me, and you can come into the party here in heaven here, or if you don't, you got to decide in this lifetime, because he's only going to give you one there, and if you don't, then you're going to hell to be beaten and burned alive every day forever, because he really, Guinness Book holding the grudge there, there. So and they don't want to go to hell, or your chakras, because you're still naturally evil, and the metaphysical meditation yoga thing, your chakras are all fucked up there. And yeah, not just from doing bad, there, but from thinking you're doing good, because the only good that can be, because you're nothing, you're a piece of shit, natural evil. They're incapable of doing good, and the only good that can be done through you is through that non-existent superior being, name, as you like. There, God is a one that's being thrown around a lot. There, yeah. So and you're yeah. Only, only God can do. The only good you're doing is just God doing that from you. Is that idiotology? They're horribly, horrifically toxic bullshit ideology. There, so yeah, RAMMM is the destroyer of toxic bullshit. There, unavoidably, yeah. RAMMM. You bet. You bet. Yeah, the nation is getting a lot safer, and we will be safe again. It's unavoidable there, and it'll spread worldwide here because we, the people of this planet, have stood up and said "fuck no." There, and that's what all of us need to do there, and it needs to just grassroots there. I mean, just talking to people in the grocery store, or the bank, or the nursery, or the gas station, or whatever, and yeah, I have my War Room T-shirt on a lot, my "We the People" ball cap, and I don't even need to say anything, and people say, "Hey, I like your ball cap," and then conversation starts, and there's other people around can hear and stuff, and hearing us talking about, yeah, making things great on this planet again, and going way, way fucking beyond that. Yeah, yeah. I've said for decades, even had a website called have-too-much-fun.com there, and I tell people, "Hey, have too much fun." And they go, "Well, I'll try not to." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean you'll try not to?" What do they think? Were they going to start going out and while they're married and raping young girls if they actually went and had too much fun? What are they thinking? What do you? I'm going. Yeah, and how awesome can it be? How awesome can it be? You know, try not to. It's a worthy exploration. There, we're here to play. We're here to play, and the more people that get to the point of knowing who they are, the more fun we'll have on the planet here. And we have somebody in a team that are based in common sense here very well, very well. They don't know who they are yet, there, but they're being supreme, really fucking stellar examples of compassion there for the people of this nation, there, and really every other nation on this whole planet there. So yeah, so information warfare, yeah, there's places on TV and the net that, yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah, they are the ones in back of stealing our kids and wars and taking all our money and everything, and then there's the ones they badmouth on mainstream media. They're because we're telling everybody the truth about what's going on, and that kind of fucks their game up. Yeah, and so many people, even people, yeah. At the voting center a few days ago, it was just me and the 3 or 4 older ladies volunteering there, and they're asking questions and stuff, and I brought up about the Somalis there, and the one lady's like, "What's a Somali?" She probably thought it was some kind of Mexican food or something there, and I'm going, and she says she doesn't watch the news. Well, that's cool, but yeah, there's some other media out there, so it's just wild. She didn't even know what Somalis were, and they're, yeah, I just heard it's 18, getting north of 18 billion that has been taken from us taxpayers and gone to the Somalis there, and yeah, it's like over. Somebody did the math and said it's like over 240,000 per Somali there, but yeah, so yeah, and then there's the Afghans, and stuff. Yeah, so there's some cleaning house that's in process, and the brakes have been severely put on, but we're yeah, there's the feet that are on the brakes are getting removed there, and we'll start seeing things break loose here in 26. There took a year or two in the first term, but it's taking less time, and there's such powerful stuff that's been going on already there. There, yeah, just follow Steve Bannon. Yeah, find Steve Bannon there, and rom your fucking ass off. Rom. Yeah, there's a book called Unhumans by Jack Posobiec that explains the situation very well. Unhumans. It's on Amazon. Rom. Yeah, yeah. So the Christians are fucking leading the way here, and they want to, the Christian nation, and they want everybody to be Christian. That's their end game on this planet and every planet. Yeah, because they're the only ones that have the truth, but they're naturally evil, and they're tyrannical. Believe or go to hell. Yeah, no, they don't fucking know the truth. That's tyrannical and really fucking wicked. They're telling everybody they're naturally evil. There, yeah, there's not a lick of compassion or unconditional love there. It's conditional. Believe or go to hell. Yeah, there's a condition. Yeah, it's a fucking amazing that that is hasn't slapped people in the face there. You've totally covered up your common sense there, Why didn't you stand up and say, "No, I'm not fucking naturally evil, you fucking asshole"? Get the fuck away from me. Believe or go to hell. That's tyrannical. It's conditional. You talk about love and compassion. Believe or go to hell. That fucks that all. You just shot you down right there. There. Believe or go to hell. That's tyrannical. There's no compassion. No. Yeah, that's not unconditional love. That's conditional. There. If you do this, I'll love you. Yeah, that's not love. Period. Rom to know what's fucking real about you there, and you'll know what's wrong, you'll know what's real about everybody else, and you'll be able to see how well they know that or not. So rom to know what's real about you and what's not fucking real about you. You'll be fucking delighted. There, rom. I enjoyed our communicating. It's up to you. You're the boss. You're the one in complete control of playing with your energy. How do you want to play with your energy? Completely, totally up to you. You can start doing that now or 35,000 lifetimes from now. Yeah, completely, totally up to you. It's much more fun knowing that you're naturally, spontaneously, effortlessly, all powerful, infinitely creative, spontaneously, constantly, effortlessly self luminous. And you're like that everywhere, each of you. It's the highest form of intimacy. Pretty fucking cool, huh? To get to know what's real about you and everybody else. Yeah.